Russia attacked two Ukrainian cities with waves of drones and missiles early Tuesday, killing 3 people and wounding at least 13 in what President Volodymyr Zelenskyy called one of the biggest strikes in the 3-year-old war. The attack struck Kyiv and the southern port city of Odessa. In an online statement, Zelenskyy said that Moscow's forces fired over 315 drones, most of them Shaheds, and 7 missiles overnight. It is reported that Russia attacked with approximately 500 Shahed kamikaze drones, or what can also be called loitering munitions. In addition to these 500 Shahed drones, Russia also attacked with dozens of its short-range Iskander-M ballistic missiles. North Korean ballistic missiles were also used in unknown numbers. According to Ukrainian President Zelenskyy, this is Russia's largest attack on Ukraine to date. Russia has carried out large-scale attacks before, even at the same time. However, ever since Ukraine destroyed and damaged Russia's bombers, Russia has started launching even bigger attacks. 2 days ago, they used over 400 drones, and today they attacked with 500 drones. Russian missile and Shahed strikes are louder than the efforts of the United States and others around the world to force Russia into peace, Zelenskyy wrote, urging concrete action from the US and Europe in response to the attack. A maternity hospital and residential buildings in the southern port of Odessa were damaged in the attack, regional head Ole Keeper said. 2 people were killed and 9 injured, according to the regional prosecutor's office. Russian strikes are once again hitting not military targets, but the lives of ordinary people. This once again shows the true nature of what we are dealing with, he said. Explosions and the buzzing of drones were heard around the city for hours. According to AP News, you can read the article here. Attacks are still happening despite ongoing talks, but at least prisoners of war are being swapped. Just yesterday, Moscow launched almost 500 drones at Ukraine overnight, the biggest drone attack of the war so far. Ukrainian and Western officials have been expecting Russia to respond to Kyiv's bold drone attack on distant Russian air bases back on June 1st. Recently, Russia has been launching a record number of drones and missiles. This is happening even though both sides were in Istanbul on June 2nd, talking about a potential ceasefire and exchanging ideas. However, both sides have included demands that the other simply won't accept, making a quick peace deal unlikely. A ceasefire, something Kyiv has wanted for a long time, still seems far off. The only real progress from these talks has been the exchange of prisoners of war. A swap started on Monday, involving soldiers between 18 and 25 years old. The drones Russia is primarily using in these attacks are Shahed kamikaze drones. These are essentially loitering munitions, meaning they can fly around for a while before identifying a target and then crashing into it to detonate. They're designed to be relatively inexpensive and can overwhelm air defenses through sheer numbers. It's believed Russia initially received these drones from Iran, but they've now established domestic production of them through a transfer of technology agreement. According to Ukrainian intelligence, as of May 2025, Russia has reached a daily production rate of approximately 170 Shahed drones, with plans to increase this to 190 per day by the end of the year. This increased production allows Russia to launch large swarms of drones, which can be challenging for air defense systems to counter. In addition to these, Russia has also been using its own short-range Iskander-M ballistic missiles, and in some cases, ballistic missiles from North Korea have also been reported. The Russian Defense Ministry said an attack early Tuesday targeted arms plants in Kyiv, as well as military headquarters, troop locations, air bases, and arms depots across Ukraine. The goals of the strikes have been achieved. All the designated targets have been hit, it said in a statement. The death toll rose Tuesday from previous Russian strikes. In Kharkiv, rescuers found a body in the rubble of a building that was hit Saturday, Mayor Ihor Terekov wrote on Telegram. The discovery brought the number of dead there to 5, with 5 others potentially under the debris, Terekov said. In the northern city of Sumy, a 17-year-old boy died of his injuries Tuesday after a June 3rd attack, acting Mayor Artem Kobzar wrote on Telegram, bringing the number killed to 6. The Russian Defense Ministry reported downing 102 Ukrainian drones over Russian regions and Crimea. The Black Sea Peninsula Moscow illegally annexed from Kyiv in 2008-2014. The drones were downed both over regions on the border and deeper inside Russia, including central Moscow and Leningrad regions, according to the Defense Ministry. That's all for today's update. Please subscribe and like this video.